We are going to start in Vajrasana. I'll show you what the shape looks like. If it's at all uncomfortable on your knees, because we're going to be here for a little bit of time, feel free to adjust and change positions, or you could even start in a totally different position. Knees together, feet together. We'll just sit back on our heels. If that's too much, feel free to change shapes. If you're coming into Vajrasana, just rest your heels and seat comfortably towards each other. Rest your hands on your thighs. Give your shoulders a little roll and let them settle down your back. Add a little length through the back of your neck, the top of your head, and when you're ready, close your eyes. Feel the points of your body making contact, the tops of your feet, your shins, your knees, your palms on your thighs, and get a little heavier there. Creating a nice rooted foundation, and from there, add a little lift to your belly. A little lift through your spine, once again through the back of your neck, the top of your head, creating some space for your breath to move. Expanding your breath on your inhales, your exhales. Finding that expansion and contraction in your lungs and your ribs. Today, as you move through your flow, I encourage you to meet every pose, every breath, every sensation fully before you move on. Even in our quicker flows from chaturanga to up dog to down dog, in every half lift, in every dive forward into a forward fold or hold in warrior two, can you fully meet a thing before you move on? Stretch to that last inch. Breathe into the top of your breath. Ground into the stability of planted hands and feet. Meet your edge where it's at today. Practicing this on our mat so that when we move back into our interactions off our mat, we don't miss out. We don't skim through life, leaving the richness and fullness of things behind, but we deep dive into and absorb things to their edges. If we just plow forward through life, maybe unconsciously or perhaps purposefully, moving from one thing to the next without a full experience of it, we're building a foundation with missing pieces. We're leaving a trail of things behind that could have been the missing piece to form a conclusion or have an aha moment or create clarity and understanding. Not meeting things fully opens up gaps for us to fill in unknowns with our stories and our speculations, which may not be accurate. To escape this illusion, we can practice arriving in presence and staying until that moment has been fulfilled. Just something to consider as you move through your flow today. Meet things fully before you move on. Take another big breath in, expanding. Big exhale all the way to empty. Allow your eyes to crack open. Interlace your fingers at your chest. Turn your palms away from you. As you inhale, get taller through your spine. As you exhale, press your palms forward. Pull your belly and upper back back. Find a nice spread between your shoulder blades. Almost finding a cat shape here on our knees. On an inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Let your tailbone lift, your lower back arch, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Imagine finding a cow shape here. Exhale back into that rounded curve. Tuck your tail, spread between your shoulder blades, press your palms forward. Inhale, lift your tailbone, arch your back, lift your heart, stretch your arms overhead. One more round. Exhale, round palms, press forward. Inhale, arch arms, lift up, lift that tailbone. From here, exhale your hands behind you, bringing your fingertips into the floor. Keep spreading your heart wide and towards the sky. Ground down through your fingers to find even more expansion across your chest. Take a full breath into that space. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to a tall spine, arms come to a T. Exhale, wrap your right arm across your left. So right arm on top. See if you can crawl those fingers back a little more. And then we're gonna round our spine again. Pull your elbows forward, pull your belly back, and spread between your shoulder blades. You can let your head drop. Start to lift your elbows towards the ceiling. Slide your left hand to your right elbow. Bring your right hand to the middle of your back. Holding onto that right elbow, inhale, find a little lift, a little length. Exhale, side bend left. Pull that right elbow up and over to the left. Your hips can fall off your feet towards the right a little bit. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center, arms to a T. Exhale, left arm wraps on top. Try and crawl those fingers back towards your shoulder blades. You might even be able to use those fingers to help spread your shoulders as you pull your belly back. Elbows pull forward. You can relax your head. Start to lift your elbows to the ceiling. Slide your right hand to your left elbow. Bring your left hand between your shoulder blades. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, side bend right. Maybe those hips slide off your feet to the left a little bit. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center, arms to a T. Exhale, all fours. Bring your hands down. Spread your fingers wide. Knees under your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. We're going to take some cows and cats with hip circles and head circles. So I want you to start by sending your hips to the right, your head to the right. Lift your head and hips towards the ceiling, moving through a cow shape. Send your hips and head over to the left. And then round through a cat shape. Push into your hands, spread between your shoulder blades, tuck your tailbone. Take that on your own a couple times. Full circles around to the right. Hitting that cow at the top. Hitting that cat at the bottom. Starting to mobilize your hips, your spine, your shoulders. Go ahead, take one more circle to the right. Once you find that cat position, finish up there to its fullest, meet it fully, and then find a flat spine, neutral spine. Now we'll add a leg to our cow and cat shape. Inhale, extend your right leg back behind you, reach out that heel, but lift your heart and lift that leg a little higher to arch your spine. Exhale, knee to nose, push into your hands, round your spine. Two more like that. Inhale, right leg extends. Lift your heart, arch. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Push into your hands. Last one. Inhale, extend, lift, and arch. Exhale, knee to nose, round, and pause here. Keep that right thigh pulling towards your chest. Left toes are tucked. I want you to lift your left knee and stretch that left leg long, coming into a plank with that right leg, that right knee drawing towards your forehead. Push into your hands. On an inhale, shoot that right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Continue to press into your hands as you poke that right knee up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms forward, up and back. Take a moment here. You can wiggle those shoulders. Work your arms, biceps back in line with your ears. Let your hips press forward as your heart and gaze lift. Inhale, reach a little more through your arms and fingertips. Exhale, open, twist right. Scissor your inner thighs together as you send your right arm back and left arm forward. Get taller out the top of your head and rotate your ribs around your heart to the right. Working into exalted warrior, right hand comes to your back thigh. Turn your left palm to the ceiling and you can go ahead and gaze towards that left hand. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Let that back hand slide down that back leg. Press your hips more forward. Lift through your heart. Reach that top arm up and back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Tuck those back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Pull your belly in as you push the floor away with your hands. Pause here. Meet this pose fully. Reach out your heels, lengthen out the top of your head. Spread your fingers wide. Take a full breath in. One push-up. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up to plank. This time, exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Walk your legs a little longer towards the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Without moving your hands, imagine you could drag your hands and elbows towards the wall behind you. Traction your heart forward and up, but tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck stays long. Using those back muscles, inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Push into your hands. Press back, child's pose. Easy through your spine, your lower back. Find a stretch through your shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, pull forward to all fours. Tuck your toes, spread your fingers. We're going to take all of that on the left. Start by sending your hips and head to the left. Making circles, moving through that cow shape, hips and head lift. Over to the right with the hips and head, and then through cat. Push into your hands, tuck your tailbone, spread between your shoulder blades. On your own timing, circling around. Yeah, just make it feel good. You might even close your eyes if that's nice. If that keeps you in touch with what your body needs. Finishing out one more circle to the left. All the way into that cat shape. No rush. Take your time. Once you fully experience that cat, then find a neutral spine. Adding a leg to our cow and cat. Inhale, stretch your left leg behind you. Lift that leg and lift your heart. Find a little arch. Exhale, knee to nose. Push into your hands as you pull that left knee forward, round your spine. Again, inhale, left leg extends. Lift and arch. Exhale, thigh to chest, forehead to knee. Inhale, left leg lifts, find that arch. Exhale, round, draw that left leg in and pause. Right toes are tucked. Lift your right knee, stretch that right leg long. Keep your left knee pulling towards your forehead. Push into your hands. Use that pressing into your hands to inhale your left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Continue to press into your hands, lengthening your side bodies. Poke that left knee to the ceiling. Melt your right heel to the floor. Take a full breath in. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach forward and up. And take your time in this shape. Easy in the shoulders, work those biceps back. Let your hips press forward, heart and gaze lift. Reaching long through your arms, out your fingers, take a full breath in. Exhale, open, twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Can you feel the scissoring of your inner thighs as you rotate to the left? Get taller out the top of your head. Spin your ribs around your heart. I'm working into that exalted warrior. Left hand comes to your back thigh. Right palm to the ceiling, gaze to your right palm. Inhale, reach your left arm, right arm up. Let your heart and gaze follow it. Slide that back hand down your back leg. Press your hips further forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Back toes tuck, lift that back knee. Inhale, step to plank and find plank. Be here, meet this pose fully before we move on. Push into your hands, lengthen the backs of your knees. Let your tailbone reach out your heels. Full breath in, we're taking a push up. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, push back up. This time, exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck those toes, reach them to the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Hands and elbows traction back. Heart pulls forward and up. Back of the neck is long. Use your back muscles. Inhale, lift 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Press back, child's pose. Nice and easy through the spine. If it feels good to swish and sway a little, go for it. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, pull forward to all fours. Tuck your toes. Exhale, stretch back, downward dog. Give your legs a little pedal. This is our first real down dog of class. Take what you need. See how it feels today. And start to walk your feet to your hands. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip-width apart. Soften your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows. Yogi's choice to stay still or to add movement here. Checking in with your body even more. Find your breath. And come back to center with your torso and arms. Release your elbows. Soften your knees and unroll 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Just remind yourself of that intention, if it resonates with you today, to meet things fully. If you need to go slower than my breath flow, my cues, take your time. Meet things fully. Be present, take it in, and then move on. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, lift your heart, press your palms. Big exhale, fold forward, drop your head. Inhale, half lift. Can you really lengthen to that last inch, tail to head? Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away with your hands. Finish that breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in through the nose and then open mouth, exhale. Just letting things move through. Something new, something more with every round. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Here again, open mouth, exhale as you fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift to that last inch of length. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, finish that breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, fold deeply. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Press your palms. Last time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Open mouth, exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. This time, press your palms. Exhale, gather your hands to heart and take a breath. Surya Namaskar V. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Zip your belly in as you push into your bottom foot a little more. Relax your shoulders as you reach through your fingertips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Bend that right knee deeply. Work your hands to heart center, forearms to your left shin, and flex your left toes back towards that left knee. Try and pull your hip creases back as you draw your heart forward. Find more length through your spine. Take a full breath in here. Sit a little lower as you exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Extend your arms alongside your body. Reach that left leg behind you. Soften your front knee slightly and spin your left hip down to square your pelvis to the floor. Draw your shoulder blades together, widen across your heart. Find length along the back of your neck as you pull your belly up towards your spine. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, high lunge, big step back with those left toes, arms reach overhead. Exhale, open twist right, right arm back, left arm forward. Can you scissor those inner thighs together again? Rotate your torso around, work your gaze towards that back thumb. Sit lower in the hips, bend your front knee a little deeper. Twist a little more. Inhale, front lunge, right arm comes forward to meet your left. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Seal your back heel down. Add a little more reach through your back fingers to create space in that right hip crease. Try and keep that reach through your back fingers as you bend your front knee a little deeper. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior with a half wrap. Wrap your left arm around you. Maybe that left hand can push your front thigh down and forward to help create even more space in your right hip crease. Can you use your left forearm to help guide your tailbone down towards the floor? Soften your shoulders. Reach more through that right arm. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Left arm stays where it is. Let's bring our right forearm to our right thigh to start. Push your right knee open. Spin your top shoulder open. Anchor through that back foot. Maybe slide your right fingers to the inside of your right foot. Energetically draw your right sit bone towards your back heel as you spin your torso to the ceiling. Keep this half bind. Inhale, half bound, reverse triangle. Right leg stretches. Right arm reaches back. Grow longer through that right side body. Exhale, low lunge, twist arm circle. As your arms circle down, right arm will continue to circle back. Left hand plants to the floor. Bring that right arm to the ceiling for a low lunge twist. Nice. Let that outer right hip drop down a little. So your hips are square. Notice if your left hip is really sinking down. Try and level out your hips as you rotate. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Right hand inside your right foot. Pivot your left toes to the ceiling. Push your right knee open wide with your right elbow. Option to keep your hands grounded or maybe work that balance, hands to heart center. Tailbone is heavy as the heart lifts. Get long through your spine. Full breath in here. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Maybe you keep your hands at heart center. Maybe you crawl them along the floor to help you shift. Push your left knee open with your left elbow. Continue to lengthen through your spine, heavier hips. Grow long through your heart and head. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Press off that back foot. Reach your arms wide. Inhale, high lunge. Pivot to the front. Square off your hips. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Back foot steps forward. Sweep your arms alongside your body. Knees are bent. Inhale, Utkatasana. Arms reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. One more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Reach up. This time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, straight away, inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find that long spine. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Anchor through that bottom foot. Zip your belly and try and soften your shoulders, easy neck. Reaching through those fingertips, take a full breath in. Exhale, standing figure four. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Hands to heart center, forearms to right shin. Flex your right toes back towards your right knee. Think of pulling your hip creases back as your heart reaches forward. Stay for a breath in. Sink lower as you exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Extend that right leg back, reach your arms alongside your body, palms face down. That'll help widen your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Soften your front knee, let that right hip spin towards the floor to square your pelvis. Pull your belly in and up, get longer out the top of your head. Full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, high lunge, right toes reach back, arms sweep up. Exhale, open twist left, scissor your inner thighs. Left arm back, right arm forward. Rotate your torso around. Keep reaching out that back heel, bend your front knee a little deeper, sink lower through your hips. Twist and spiral a little more through your torso. Inhale, front lunge, left arm reaches forward to match right. Exhale, warrior two, open all the way out. Seal your back heel down. Again, reach a little more through those back fingers as you bend your front knee. Keep space in that left hip crease. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior with a half wrap. Wrap your right arm behind you. Maybe that right hand can help push that front thigh down and forward to make even more space in that left hip crease. Can you use your right forearm to help draw your tailbone towards the floor? Reach more through that left arm. Take a full inhale. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound. Extended side angle, starting with that left forearm on your left thigh. Give your left side a little space as you rotate your torso around. Draw that top shoulder back. And then maybe sneak those left fingers to the floor inside your left foot. Push more through your back foot. Continue to spiral your torso around. Soft shoulders, soft eyes. Keep this half bind. Inhale, half bound, reverse triangle. Left leg lengthens, left arm reaches back, big stretch. Exhale, low lunge twist with an arm circle. As those arms cartwheel down, left arm keeps circling. Right hand lands and left arm reaches to the ceiling. Now notice on this side, if that right hip is dropping really low to the floor, try and lift under the front of your right hip. Drop your outer left hip down so your hips are square, and then twist right ribs, belly, and heart to the sky. Full inhale. Exhale, Skandasana on the left. Left knee stays bent. Left hand lands to the floor inside that left foot. Spin to your right heel. Press your left knee open with your left elbow, maybe hands to heart center. Lengthen from tail to head. Heart is lifting as your tailbone gets a little heavier. Full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Hands can stay at heart center or crawl them along the floor. Press your right knee open with your right elbow. Find that long spine, lifted heart. Full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Press off your back foot, reach open wide. Inhale, high lunge, square off, reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. That front knee stays bent, right foot steps forward, arms sweep back. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach up, stay low in the hips. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, straight away. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time through, following the breath. Even though we move through these transitions a little more quickly, still try and meet them fully before you move to the next. Try not to skip or jump through anything. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms up. Feel free to move slower than me if you need to. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Inhale, high lunge, step back, reach up. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, front lunge, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, warrior two, open wide. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior, left arm wraps behind you. Keep that half wrap. Exhale, right fingers to the inside of your right foot. Half bound, extended side angle. Keep that half wrap. Inhale, half bound, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge with an arm circle. Right arm circles down and up. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Right hand down. Left toes spin to the ceiling. Hands can come to heart center. Take a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge, square off. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Sit lower. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms up. Exhale, Dakasana. Inhale, high lunge, step back, reach up. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, front lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Right arm wraps behind you. Keep it there. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Keep that right arm there. Inhale, half bound, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge, twist with that arm circle. Left arm reaches back and up. Stay there, take a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, left hand down, right toe spin to the ceiling. Maybe hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat, passing through those hips. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two, top of mat, passing through those hips. Good, inhale, high lunge, square off, reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, left knee stays bent, step forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath. Check in. Meet this moment, coming fully into this new body, different than the one you started with. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms, hook your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Keep both knees pointing forward as you spin your left ribs around and up. Compress your hands together to give you leverage to deepen that twist even more. Get longer from tail to head. Sit a little lower in your hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands, heel toe your feet all the way back to touch. Big toes come together. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks to the outside of your left thigh. Keep your knees pointing forward. Press your palms. Use that leverage to help you twist. Get longer from tail to head. Sit lower in your hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Option to grab big toes again or Padahastasana, lift your feet. Slide your hands underneath your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Inhale, half lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Look back towards your left foot. That's where we're headed. A way to keep that right leg lifted. Walk your hands all the way back to your left foot, coming into standing splits. Option to grab that left ankle with one or both hands. Work your forehead towards that left shin. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands back down to the floor. Right leg stays lifted. Crawl all the way out into 3-legged plank. Point through your right toes. Zip your belly in. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Round your spine. On an inhale, just tap your right knee to the floor. Set it down lightly. Exhale, pull that right thigh back up. 2 more like that. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee to the floor. Right hand to right thigh. I want you to start to twist and look over your right shoulder. This might be where you stay. If you feel comfortable, let's add a quad stretch. As you bend your back knee, reach your right hand for the outside edge of your back foot, pinky toe side of that foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Lean your upper back back a little. Open your heart. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Super subtle, energetically. Imagine you could drag your front heel and your back knee towards each other. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, low lunge wherever you are. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Start to stretch your front leg straight for modified pyramid. Hop your back foot in just a little bit. Hips are square, legs are long. I want you to keep your left fingers inside your right foot today. Modified Parvrita Trikonasana. We're going to get there with an arm circle though. So start to reach your right arm back behind you. Let that right hip pull back and follow it. Keep that right hip drawing back as you reach your right arm towards the sky. So twisting to the right. We're just getting there by circling that right arm back and up. Keep that outer right hip pulling back as you lengthen the top of your head forward and rotate on top of that length. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, crawl them around to the left, wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Grab hold of opposite elbows here and just start to sway side to side. Yogi's choice if you'd like to bend your knees or keep your legs straight. Just a couple breaths here. Loosening up through the hips, the lower back. Next time you swing to the right, find a low lunge, moving through our flow. Inhale your version of plank. Maybe you float that right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale your left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Gaze towards that right foot. Keep that left leg lifted. Now you know where we're going. Start to walk your hands back, standing splits. Maybe grab that right ankle with 1 or both hands. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale your hands back to the floor. Keep that left leg lifted. Crawl all the way out into 3-legged plank. Point through your left toes. Zip your belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left knee pulls forward, round your spine. From here, inhale, tap that left knee to the floor. Exhale, lift that left thigh to your chest. Push into your hands. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Left hand to left thigh. Twist and look over that left shoulder. This might be where you stay. Maybe you'd like to add that quad stretch. If so, left hand grabs for the pinky toe side of your back foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Roll your shoulders back. Energetically imagine you could drag your front heel and back knee towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Take your time. Frame your front foot. Lift your back knee. Working towards modified pyramid. Stretch your front leg. Hop your back foot in a little bit. Working into Parvrita Trikonasana. Keep your right hand inside your left foot. That'll give us a little more space today. Now we're going to get there by circling that left arm. I want you to reach your left arm back. Let that help pull your outer left hip back. Then extend your left arm to the ceiling. As that outer left hip draws back, lengthen out the top of your head. Rotate on top of that length. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, crawl them around to the right. Wide-legged forward fold, toes in, heels out. This round, soften your knees or reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together. If you need to keep your elbows bent for that, that's fine. Roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades squeezing together. Inhale into your collarbones. Use your exhale to fold deeper. 3 breaths like that. Inhale, collarbones. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, release your arms. Low lunge, top of mat. Walk your hands around to the left. Moving through our flow, inhale your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Vajrasana, knees to the floor. Knees together, feet together, sitting on your heels. If this is too much, you can take child's pose. Soften or close your eyes. Allow your eyes to open. Bring your hands flat on your mat, right next to your knees. Now a little easier, we'll be a little further forward. You can adjust as needed. We're gonna work our abdominals a little more here. Push into your hands, zip your belly in. I want you to press into your hands on the tops of your feet and peel your knees and shins off the floor. Take a breath in here. Exhale, lower down. 4 more, push into your hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Up, down, 3. Up, down, 2. Last one. Up and lower. Walk your hands back behind you, stretching out our ankles. Roll into the tops of your feet just for a breath or two. If that's too much, skip it. And then we'll come back down. Ustrasana, tuck your toes. Open your knees hip width apart. Come to stand on your shins. Hands will come to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back. Draw your elbows in towards each other. Give your hips a little push forward. Keep your tailbone lengthening to the backs of your knees. Lift your heart and gaze towards the ceiling. Start to trace your gaze towards the wall behind you. If you'd like to reach for those heels, go for it. If you'd like to untuck your toes, go for it. We're here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to your lower back slowly. Come back up. And bring your hands to the floor, all 4s. I want you to bring your right knee to the middle of your mat and then cross your left leg behind your right. Open your feet a little bit, push into your hands, and send your hips back towards the floor, but not to the floor. So we're just getting a nice stretch here. You might crawl your fingers forward, lengthening through your spine, your side waist, your hips. And pull forward again. Now I want you to open your feet wide enough. Walk your hands towards your legs so that you can sit all the way back and down. Gomukhasana. Sit up tall as you breathe in. On an exhale, fold. Close your eyes if that feels nice. Just notice what comes up. Your hips, your heart, your mind. Can you meet it all fully? Sometimes when we face uncomfortable situations, we run away. And then we have this trail of unfinished business just dragging behind us. And it might take time to build that confidence and courage to meet those things fully. But then once you do, you can move on without that heavy trail. Start to make your way back up to sit. We're going to pull forward onto hands and knees. Gently uncross your legs, even out all fours. And we'll change sides. Left knee comes to the center of your mat. Cross your right leg behind. Open up those feet a little. We're going to start with that push back. Arms can even walk more forward. Big stretch here. So your hips stay off the floor here. You're just getting longer. Hips reach back. Sideways lengthen. And pull forward slightly. Widen your feet a little more. This time walk your hands back and have a seat. Sitting up tall as you breathe in. On an exhale, fold. Start to make your way up to sit. From here, extend your legs out long. Give your legs a little shake. Let your knees and hips release. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Roll up to sit. Bend your knees, scoot your tush closer to your heels, coming into Navasana. You can start by grabbing the backs of your thighs to lift your shins. Roll your shoulders back and down. Think chest to thighs. Maybe you stay. Maybe those arms extend. Maybe those legs extend. I'm going to lower into half boat. Lowering down, legs can stretch long, hovering, scooping out your belly. On the way up, your choice, you can bend your knees in or keep those legs straight. 4 more like that. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift from here, lower all the way to the floor. Bend your knees. Walk your heels in towards your seat. Coming into bridge pose, arms alongside your body. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, dig into your heels, lift your hips. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Push your arms and feet into the floor to lift those hips higher. Give your tush a little squeeze to protect your lower back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, slowly release arms and hips. Gently let your knees swish side to side. Go at your own pace. Take those knees as far or less far, right and left as you'd like. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Come into happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet. As you pull your feet towards the floor, draw your knees closer to the floor. As you push your feet into your hands, lengthen your lower back towards the floor. Tuck your chin slightly. Make sure the back of your neck is long. Feel free to add some movement if your body's calling for it. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Let your knees fall left, look right, easy twist. Heavy in your right shoulder. Inhale along your spine, create space. And use your exhale to melt into the twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale your knees to the right, look left. Get heavy in that left shoulder. Breathe along your spine. Come back through center. Hug both knees in, wrap your arms around your shins, curl into a ball, forehead to knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, release and find Shavasana. Legs long, palms to the ceiling. Take time to fully settle in and fully meet this shape, this pose, this energy. For some of us, it can be difficult to be still. Perhaps Shavasana is a challenging pose for you. If so, even more reason to fully meet it. Shavasana is a moment for your body to absorb the benefits of everything you just did. It's a space for your nervous system to calm down, regulate. And it's a nice transition between your practice on your mat to your practice off your mat. A river of depth and absorption that connects those two. And now to complete that transition from your practice on your mat to your practice off your mat, and start by deepening your breath. Take full inhales in, full exhales out. Wiggle your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, turn your head side to side. And today, reach your arms overhead. Take a big stretch from toes to fingertips. And draw your knees towards your chest. Roll to your right. Make your way up to an easy seat. As you do, draw your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Your complete intelligence is designed to experience the fullness of life, not a narrow omission of its best possibilities. Bryant McGill. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.